We eat too much. We eat too many calories. Now, people have told me, well, what about all these Big Macs? Well, you know, it's not actually the meat patty and the grease and the fat. That really doesn't bother you too much. It's that bread and those French fries and that vanilla shake. But it's true, there are a lot of calories in fats and meat. This is not a magic pill. Eat sensibly. And Emulin will help you get back on the right track. It converts the sugar into the non-refined, natural type of sugar. Now you have sugar and Emulin together. The sugar and the cofactor together. Therefore, your body doesn't think it's a poison. You don't have the inflammatory response, and that craving is not triggered. Your body does not see that as a drug, and you do not get that sense, I've got to have more, I've got to have more. So it takes that completely away from you. A lot of people that report after having Emulin for a couple of weeks, maybe a month, a couple of weeks, they say, I no longer crave bread. I no longer have that drive to have a sandwich. Why do you eat a sandwich? Because of bread. I love it myself. I stopped eating potato chips. I just don't want them anymore. Well, now they're free to eat a normal amount, and they don't have that drive to eat more and more. That way, with Emulin, I bet you can eat just one. So the other side of that is you lose the inflammatory response, and the pure refined sugar causes that inflammation. And why do you think the sugar gets in the fat tissue? It's not because it's trying to store excess energy. That is a fallacy that most people just do not understand. Insulin's job is to take poisons and sugars and put them in the fat because they're bad for the body. It's not because it's excess calories. That is not the reason. Let me repeat that. You don't get fat just because sugar is getting stored in fat tissue. It's indirectly you're getting fat. You're getting fat because the body sees the sugar as a poison and it puts it in fat tissue. If you've got lead in your body, where does the body put the lead? In the fat tissue. Why is it bad to eat some types of fish? Because they've stored mercury and these heavy metals in their fat tissue. Their bodies are doing it just like ours are. There's a poison, it puts it in the fat tissue. So that's insulin's job, to put it in fat tissue, not because of excess calories. There's no one who should not take Emulin. A newborn baby, even I'll say a baby in the womb, its mother should be taking Emulin. It's just like vitamin C, vitamin D, E, K, all the vitamins. Everyone needs them. So everybody should be taking Emulin. If we had made this discovery a few decades ago, we would have classified it as a vitamin. That's not how the world works today. The regulations are different, but it would be, vitamin P or whatever. So everyone needs it, and you cannot take too much because you will excrete it either through your urine or it'll migrate to your skin. Also, older athletes, professional athletes. We have former members of the Boston Red Sox that take this product. They're like 50 or 60 years old now. They've trained at a very high level. Pro sports is amazing. People don't understand what that lifestyle is like. They train hard, they eat hard. And when they get out of being a pro, their body just falls apart. 60% of them are developing diabetes and obesity. They've taken Emulin and they find out losing weight, cholesterol's dropping, no more inflammation in my joints. Arthritis is inflammation. Emulin will actually help with that inflammation. More alert, sugar's going right to your brain, can perform better. Emulin is helping the sugar get to your muscles. So they are not only performing more like when they were young, but their body recuperates. It heals itself, so to speak. But the cholesterol low, the blood pressure will drop. They're almost young again to give you the maximum best dose. It's currently 2 capsules. We could have made a huge capsule. We made 2 so they're easy to take. Also, just for convenience, we say morning and night or whatever you want to do. It really doesn't matter. You can take 2 at a time at any time of the day. But there are 2 effects of Emulin. 2 effects. One of them is when you take them with something you eat at the same time that you're eating, it will cut those available calories by at least a third. So it's almost like having a diet product. You can drink a sweet juice or a cola along with Emulin, and it will cut the available calories by a third. Why is that? Well, because it prevents the absorption of all that sugar in your blood. That's a big part of Emulin. And therefore, those just don't enter your body, they don't ever turn into fat. So that's the primary acute part of Emulin. Take it with carbohydrates, it will cut out about a third, 32-33% of the available calories. Now the second chronic effect is long-term. That's after you've taken it 2 or 3 days. And once you get that into your bloodstream, it doesn't matter when you take it because it'll stay, a certain amount will stay in your blood. And that's what we have calculated, that dose, so you'll get a level of Emulin constantly in your blood. And that's how nature intended for you to have. You know, I told you that these sugar chaperones are from nature, meant to be there whenever you have a sugar from nature, and your body's meant to have them in your blood, just like you're always supposed to have protein in your blood, amino acids, vitamins and minerals. They need to be at a certain level. So we've made those at the right dosage.